What is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video about Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, Crypto Hopper, and all that good stuff. I am O'Prius of Dirty Dude Stuff. If you haven't, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notification. If you're interested in the Crypto Hopper content, definitely do that because we are doing some hardcore Crypto Hopper content in the next, 6 months, 3 months, year, based on how strong and how well the trading in the platform going. At least 3 months. Like, I have the bots on for 3 months, so turn on the bell, hit the like, leave a comment, all that stuff. Now, yesterday, we did a video getting back into Crypto Hopper. We were showcasing another YouTuber who's German that we are working together on using his settings and showing them in the videos because he's got the time to do the settings. I unfortunately don't, so that's what we are hitting back on. It's not quite 24 hours yet. We did our video probably around 5 p.m. Eastern yesterday, and now we're at 1:30, just shy of 1:30 p.m. Eastern today. But the results are pretty staggering. They're pretty significant. They're pretty solid to where I don't think I need to wait the full 24 hours. And I have plans later tonight because I'm going to some brewery. But I figured the results are significant and strong and there. I will be showing you my results. I will be showing you my dashboard. I will be breaking down a little bit more of my personal effect. And I will show you exactly how you need to proceed if this is the trading pattern and this is the trading signals that you want to go forth on. Now, we are currently at how many? This is all the trades that I made since yesterday. These are all the sell orders. I went into my trade history. I did it by type and I did it by sell because you can see all the buy orders. All the buys since yesterday, and then you could see if you just do it by sell, you can see all the sell by yesterday. Starting at the very first profit that we took was right, I think, just before we started filming yesterday's video, 348, 1.15%. I'm not going to go over them all individually. Hopefully you could see them on screen, but the lowest percent that we've seen in profit would be 0.36% actually. Yeah, and you'll see why when I show you my settings. But, these are all profit. All profit. We are currently doing each trade with roughly $10.50 worth of USDT, and we're walking away from each trade with about anywhere from 6, even that one down there is probably about 3 cents, anywhere from like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cents. We're doing micro trading, and as we talk about the settings and everything from Aram Victoria, you'll see why we are doing micro trading. Let's go into our dashboard. This is the home screen here. Now, don't be alarmed. You see a lot of red on screen. Ooh, I'm actually excited about this one. So you see a lot of red on screen. My oldest, I have 12 positions right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 positions now. I had 12 when I started recording. I have 13 positions now, and you can see I have them ranging all from 20 hours to 9. Most recent one was 9 minutes. Any signals popping off right now? No. But if you look at all the red, don't let the red alarm you. My biggest down right now is 3.32%. The reason why I got excited about Beam being down is because I've had that token for 20 hours, and that got to a point where it was at, the price fell under 5% from where it bought, and now we're at 0.32%. So it looks like my oldest holding is potentially going to sell here in the next, half an hour to an hour maybe. That would be awesome if that goes, because that is my oldest. Now, I don't mind if we hold for long term, but that's definitely the oldest, and that's more positive signs that I'm seeing from these settings. Gin and talk, by the way. Anyway, up in the top right-hand corner here, you see that we currently, and I did my video yesterday with about 832 USDT. Tron had a nice little pump last night, so I unloaded about 10,000 Tron, and I moved that over as well. I'm going to be pushing this number up to about 2,000 to 3,000 USDT to be trading with, and I'll show you why when we get to the settings. But as of right now, we have a total of 157 USDT invested, so that's all throughout here in my 13 holdings. Each holding is about $10.50 worth. These are all micro trades. They're micro trades, and we are currently up $3.19. These will all significantly increase as we add more into our balance here, and I'll show you that in the settings. But we currently are up 3.19, which is 2% USDT. So we are in the profit within 24 hours. Yes, it's only $3 right now, but that's because we were doing so many micro trades. Beam's going back down. I want Beam to go. I don't have a much more that we really need to show you here. You can see all of our pairings, all of our holdings. Right now, if we were to hit that panic sell button, we would just be down 1%. It would sell all of these tokens, and we would be down 1% from the investment. So we've got, I think, 157 USDT invested. We'd walk away with 136. That'd be about 1% of our total balance. We're obviously not going to do that. We could have the luxury of hitting that panic button and selling all positions if more of these positions were in the green, and then we could kind of average out. Like if I got tired of holding Beam, which I'm not going to. If I got tired of holding Beam and then another coin was going to stabilize the loss or gains from it, I could get out. But that's a different strategy for another time. Now, what I'm going to show you is how to get these settings, and then I'm going to show you my settings and what exactly they look like. So once you have your bot going, I'm using the Hero Hopper, which gives me access to all the coins, and you'll see that. If you use the other hoppers, like the $19 one, it's 15 coins you'll have access to. The mid-range one, you'll have 50 coins. And if you use the Hero Hopper, you'll be able to use every single token that is traded in the USDT pairing. So what you're going to need to do is select your whatever, doesn't matter, select your hopper, whatever you want, and then you're going to want to go into the marketplace. What we're going to be talking about today in the marketplace is we're going to be talking about the signals and the template, and we'll talk about the strategy in another video, because right now I am using the signals and the template. So what you're going to do is go to the search, and you're going to want to start typing. I just start typing AURE, and it pulls right up. It's going to be Aurum Victoria. That's who you're looking for. Very, very simple, very, very easy. You're going to want to pull up two things. If you're just going to be using the strategy that I'm using, I'm going to show you exactly what you need to pull up here. So we need the template and we need the signals. Okay, so which one's the template? Is this the template? Yes. All right. So we need the template that says Alpha Template, Aurum Victoria, Sell Whale Hunter, Micro Auto Trading, Best USDT. And you see I have mine downloaded. And I have it on auto update. So every time Aurum Victoria does any updates to his template, it's automatically going to do that for me and load it. And then you're going to go ahead and hit download that template. It's not going to download to your computer. It's going to download into your Crypto Hopper bot. And we'll show you how to set that in a moment. You're going to go back to the marketplace. Now I'm using USDT, but you can use Bitcoin or Ethereum as your base. The Bitcoin or the USDT is the best in the way the strategy is made for. So then you want to find the signal for USDT. This is a strategy, so you want the strategy. You want the signal. So here we have signal. Let's see. Yeah, you want Aurum Victoria signals right here. So you click on that, and then you see that I'm subscribed. So I did this in my video yesterday. He's got a total of 26 subscribers now, $9.99 a month, but this is going to pump out signals. You could see here, if you're using BTC, these are the last 10 signals, or USDT, which I'm using, and it's pretty solid. So you want to have those two, subscribe, and you want to have the template. Once you're done on the marketplace, you're going to go back to your dashboard. Up here, click on dashboard, and then you're going to go into your hoppers. Once you're in your hoppers, I'm just going to go ahead and create a new one real quick. Once you're in your hoppers, you can just do that, create trading hopper, and then pick whatever. You need to be on Binance USDT. I mean, you can't pick whatever. You have to pick on Binance USDT. So you pick that, and then you can select a template, and then it'll give you an option to load that template. So we're going to keep this all here. I'm not going to complete that farther. Let's go back to my actual, we're not going to use this hopper right now. Let's go back to my bots, view all your hoppers. We are going to delete this one because we're not going to use it right now. So then what you're going to do after you have your hopper all ready to go, okay, you see here, you're going to hit the little cog, and then you're going to go into configure hopper. Once you're in configure hopper, you're going to want to go up into the right corner here and load template. Once you go into load template, I'm not going to change this because this is my hopper. Once you load template, you're then going to select, it's going to have two tabs. One on the left is like my templates, one on the right is marketplace templates. You're going to want to load the marketplace template. That's Aurum Victoria, okay? And then you're also going to want to make sure, so if we go into my signals, where is it? Strategy. If we go into signals only, all right? So after you have the template loaded into your hopper and you're ready to go, you're going to start back at the dashboard. This is going to be the long part of the video. And this is where we're going to be talking about why I'm only doing micro trades and 10%. So after you have all that, your signals are going to be ready, your template's going to be ready. Your template should look exactly like mine here that you're going to see on screen in a moment. Basic settings, make sure that the name, you're like this, you can name it whatever you want, but I like to leave mine named as the Oren Victoria sell whale hunter buy low best USDT. That way he gets credit every time it shows on screen, blah, blah, blah. You're going to set up your exchange. Mine's Binance. You want to do your Binance API and your API secret key. Don't show these to anyone. Make sure you keep them notifications off. Buy settings. Now, this is where the settings will change as we get more. Right now, we have 1,100 USDT on the market. The more that we have available, the bigger my positions will be, the more money we will make in the long term, okay? So my buy settings are set at market. My max open buy time is 10. That's 10 minutes. I have a max open positions. I can have 15 at a time, and then max percentage open positions per coin 1. So we just have one open, blah, blah, blah. Enable cooldown. Only after buy. So after we buy a coin, it's going to wait 12 hours for cooldown. So that way, like, let's say Verge all of a sudden has a crazy breakthrough, and then it has another crazy breakthrough. If it's within 12 hours, it's not going to buy that coin again. We kind of don't want to like buy then sell, then buy then sell. It kind of gets a little redundant at that point. Only one open buy order per coin. So that way I'm not buying two of the same token, and then all that's off. Coin and amounts. My base currency is USDT. That's how the template works. That's what the signals are working pretty solid on. And I have the hero hopper, so I allow all coins. Percentage buy amount. Now, this is where it's going to start getting. As of right now, you can't see it on the blue screen because I can barely see it on my screen. But you see over here, I currently have it set to 0.5%. So that means right now, if I were just to leave it at 1,100 and to have all my buys at 0.5%, I'd be buying in holdings at $5.50. That's not going to cut it. So we take one extra step and we go down a little lower and we say minimum USDT amount per order is 10.5. So even though my percentage buy amount is going to be lower than my minimum, if this will be null and void unless I set this. If I set this minimum to 0, then all my buys would be $5.50. I don't want that. I want 1% of my trades to give me about like 10 cents, right? So we want the minimum USDT amount per order to be 10.5. It's $10.5 in USDT. It's a stable coin. It's worth $1. But as we go up in value, so let's say we have 2,000 in there. I think this will be like 11. Oh, nope. So if we have 2,000 USDT in there, so that's going to be 10. So if we have 3,000 USDT in there, then our minimum buy order is going to be 15. And then it's going to be null and void on the amount per order because then my positions will start being $15 each, $15 each. If we get up to 4,000, it's going to be $20 each, $20 each, $20 each. So the more that you make money in the bot, the less you withdraw, the more you compound, the bigger your positions and your buys are going to go, and then the train's going to get running. This is why I want to kind of get $2,000 going in there because just even 2,000 at the base will be at $10 per, whereas if I just let it sit and ride, it's going to take a while to get there. So we are going to be loading our account, maybe even up to 3,000. So we're at 15 per. I like the numbers that we see. Any questions, comments below, blah, blah, blah. And I don't have a maximum. I don't want a maximum. At the end of the day, as that train starts chugging, I don't want it to stop. A lot of information coming at you. I appreciate you guys sticking around. Signals only. You can mess around with TA settings, multiple TA settings. One of my subscribers left a comment in the last video asking if I can do my own. I will maybe eventually, if this really takes off. I do have another hopper. I have the $50 hopper ready to go. But I'm not going to be doing that right now. I just want to focus on this with my Oren Victoria, new YouTuber friend and buddy. Trailing stop buy, I don't have it enabled. Again, all of your settings should match this. If they don't, just take a moment to do this at the screen. Sell settings, I don't really care about these settings. It doesn't really matter what I put in here. Take profit at 1,000%, doesn't matter. Order type, market, and max open time, sell 10 minutes. So my sell orders are going to be open for 10 minutes. They usually go pretty quick, but they're open for 10 minutes. Sell strategy, off, off. Stop loss, off. Trailing stop loss, this is where things start firing up. And if you guys have followed me on Crypto Hopper before, you're very conservative like me, or I'm very conservative with these settings. And Oren Victoria, these are his settings as well. And it's nice to see he's as, I'm going to pull up a dashboard. As nice to see that he is as conservative as I am as well. So what this means, we have this enabled. We have a trailing stop loss percentage at 0.4%, and we have a trailing stop loss at 1.2%. Use trailing stop loss only. Reset stop loss after failed orders, and only sell with profit. So what that means, we're going to go back here, and we're going to go into our trade history, and we're going to look at some funky stuff. We'll look at those here in just a moment to compare this as well. We're going to put this back to sell type, and we're going to go back to that 38% or 0.36% sell that we had earlier. So what this means right here with the VTH, and I'm sorry if you hear my kids crying. My wife is with them. So what this means even though it sold at 0.36%. So that means that at one point in time, this coin before the sell hit 1.2%, because I believe the setting is 1.2, right? So it was at 1.2% profit. The coin hit that. Then what happens is once that coin hits 1.2%, the second it falls by 0.4% in value from the profit, then it'll trigger a sell. So what that could mean is that coin then became valuable and profitable at 1.2% and then immediately dropped down to like 0.3 or 0.4%. My bot triggered up and said, okay, we're going to sell, and we're going to sell it at that 0.36% profit. And we're still going to sell it because that is in profit. I might have only made a nickel on that sale. Let's actually take a look at that. What was that? VTH. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at the pairs. So what do we say? VTH. Well, actually, we can just look it up over here. Where is it? Or maybe I can do it by... Nope. Wait. Was it up top? Messing everything up. Let's scroll down. Let's see if we found it. VTH. Okay, so we bought VTH. We spent $10.49 on VTH, and then we made $10.53. So we made 4 cents off of that. And I believe since I have the Binance token, it just took out some of the Binance token. So we made 4 cents on that trade. That's why it armed itself at 36%. Let's go back to our settings here. So if any questions about that, trailing stop loss is very significant. Some people are super crazy with it, and they say don't arm the trailing stop loss until like 2% or 3% or 4% gain, and then don't like loss until like 0.1%. So as soon as the coin goes down, they sell. Now, what's really cool about this is when it arms itself at 1.2%, let's go back to my trade history. Let's go back to my results here. You can see I have some coins where it's 2.48, 2.32, 2.03. I was watching Link last night, and there was actually a point where it did get itself up to about 3.2% profit for me, but the sell didn't clear until 2.48. So once it fell back down to 3.2? Once it dropped down to 2.8% profit, then it triggered the trailing stop loss sell order, but it didn't get through until it was about 2.48%. So it kept trying to sell it. Put it in there, and that's when it sold it, which was really, 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 really solid. Auto close, I don't have it on. Short settings, I don't have it on. This is the first time, if you've ever watched me in Crypto Hopper back in 2019, 2017, 2018, whenever it was, I've never used DCA because I said I used to like to micromanage my bot a lot. This time, I'm actually going to take faith in Orem Victoria and use DCA because that's what he uses as well. So we have DCA settings averaged in there. Now, what DCA stands for is dollar cost averaging, and what that means is, let's say that you bought 10 coins at $1 a piece, right? And then those coins drop down to 50 cents. So then you decide you can either sell those coins at a loss, at a 50% loss, or you could try to recoup some gains by buying more lower and selling if those go up. So if you buy those coins at $1 a piece, then you have 10 coins. And then if they drop down to 50 cents a piece, and then you buy 10 more at the 50 cent a piece, then you'll have 20 coins, and let's say those coins jump up to 75 cents a piece, now you're back in the money. So if you have those 20 coins times 0.75, that's $15. So if you bought 10 at 10, you put $10, they drop down to 50 cents, you buy another 10 more, it's 50 cents a pop, that's 15, you sell them at 75, you sell 20 coins at 75, you break even. That way you don't have to worry about it getting up to that price. So that's what DCA in a terribly explained nutshell means. Now we have this turned on. Order type is at market. DCA after X time opens. So if any of these pairings are open for at least an hour, and they fall into the other category to arm the DCA, they're going to fire off. This is at an hour because if you buy a coin then it plummets down, we're going to try to DCA before we lose our money, right? So then what's going to happen is Max DCA retries is going to try and DCA for us 3 times. So if we buy here and it drops down, it arms it and we DCA, and then it buys here and then drops down, it's going to try 3 times to recoup our losses. DCA percentage per trigger is 20. So what this means, we're going to go back to my bot here. What this means is that if any of these tokens at, Beam, come on. If any of these tokens at any time bring us to negative 20% profit, then DCA will kick in and it'll triple down on our order. So what's going to happen is if it drops down to 20%, it's going to then buy 30. So right now I have $10 worth of Beam. And if it drops down to negative 20% profit, we're going to triple up. We're going to triple down, and it's going to spend $30, and then we're going to have $40 worth of Beam, and we're going to try to sell that when we're in profit. DCA buy immediately. So there's like no delay, no market order, no jumping around the bush. It's just boom, let's get into it, and then DCA triple down, which I just explained. A lot of information coming at you, and this is just part one. This is just the template, which is if you're going to be doing this, you absolutely need to download the template, and then you also need to get Orem Victoria's signals. Like, they go hand in hand. If you're going to copy my settings here, you absolutely need to do it. Otherwise, good luck. You can copy my old settings. And then we'll talk about the strategies in another video. Let's go back here. The signals are $9.99 a month. The strategies are $99. So with buying the hopper and the subscription, paying $99 one time. I'm just looking at a signal that just came in. But after we get some profit and everything going here, then we might consider just dumping that $99 into the strategy. That way we can do videos on it as well. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. A little bit long-winded of a video. If you guys haven't gotten on board with Crypto Hopper, there's a free 7-day trial in the description for this video. And then just take screenshots, pause, ask me questions, Telegram, Discord, Twitter, all that stuff. I'm here to help. Orem Victoria's channel in the description if you guys speak German. Don't forget about Mind of Tron if you want to see some Tron content and crypto wealth, because right now we're doing some Crypto Hopper. We'll do some Tron lately. I'm going to get out of here, put my daughters down for a nap, play some Call of Duty. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys next time.